one of the city's most notorious gangs.
Critical Thinkers Podcast.
So crack all my life, ever since I was 11 years old. While the other young boy was trying to, in the park, playing football or baseball, I was on the streets getting money.
They label us a gang for coming together for something positive, for a movement to help the people. I mean, I know where I stand. I know I'm not a part of no gang.
We don't have no colors. A lot of my friends, they like to represent their Haitian flag that represent their country.
I like to extend high honors to the ancestors. Those ancestors being the ancestors of the Nile Valley that were responsible for some of the greatest civilizations that the world have ever witnessed. Those civilizations were predicated on the principles of Ma'at, which we define as truth, order, and righteousness.
Well, over here, critical thinkers, the truth don't need no support. God made Haitians, little Haiti made Zoe. We'd like to welcome y'all to another episode, brand new episode of Critical Thinkers. Y'all know our slogan over here, the truth don't need no support. And y'all know, like the OG Kenny K always say, every day, God made Haitians, but little Haiti made Zoes. And we standing on it. We are the birth of the Zoes. Little Haiti. That's something that we can stand on. We created that, the whole little Haiti. What's good, Junkie Junk? What you gotta say before we start this new episode of Critical Thinkers?
Well, first of all, I'd like to welcome all our followers, our subscribers, all the lookers and listeners to this podcast, Critical Thinkers Podcast. Straight out of LH, Little Haiti raised me and Mama made me. It's your main man, Junkie Junk, right back at y'all. Y'all know what it is, Little Haiti Soldier. And I would like to shout out Little Haiti because Little Haiti is what made me. And we standing on the shoulders of all of the fallen soldiers from Little Haiti, our homies. Shout out R.I.P Olo, a.k.a. Solo, a.k.a. Mr. Smooth. One of the real ones that trotted the birth of the Zoe Pound movement that represented for the Z's, the Zoes. Yes, sir. Shout out to Kirk, a.k.a. Seahound. Rest in peace. Soldier. Rest in peace. Big Chub. Another one of the real homies that tread that water. One of the real founding fathers of what we represent now today. And the birth of it is in Little Haiti. Little Haiti stories. Shout out to the whole Little Haiti. It's a lot of more shout outs that I want to give. I want to give a special shout out to Stacey Bone, Chef Creole, DJ One Way, Mo Dollar. These are people that's doing things in the hood. Shout out to Neva and Jude for them doing what they doing, getting them taxes done for our people. And everybody that's doing things, making a change in Little Haiti for the better. Because we tore Little Haiti down and now we trying to build it back up.
Hold on, Junk. Don't forget to shout out all the Morningsiders.
All the Morningsiders,
kids
man.
that went out the Morningside
Shout out
Elementary. Okay, Eton Park. You know, we ain't forget about y'all.
Lemon City, baby. Lemon City.
Came a long way.
Still alive, man. You know that library still right there in that Cerro Market, the little Cuban market that had the laundry to it. That is still right there. Hey, listen, man. That is a historical, monumental store right there. That right there. Whoever be doing that Little Haiti, the old Little Haiti on Facebook. Shout out to y'all. Y'all doing a good job. You feel me? Keeping Little Haiti alive. But y'all need to go over there by Lemon City Branch Library where we used to get to play the games. Every Wednesday, you was able to win free stuff at Lemon City Library where Eton Park reside. And look, we was in the library, but right outside of the library in the park area, it used to go down as young niggas. Big fights, knife wars, lunch, you know what I'm saying? They had that free lunch at Eton Park. Cold as fuck, but guess what?
And you wasn't a real one if you couldn't jump that gate.
You couldn't jump that gate without touching.
Sir.
We was acrobatic back then.
Yes, sir.
Niggas flipping.
If you couldn't flip off that
flip
swing,
off the swing too.
You wasn't built for that part.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you how Etonish I was. It was a fucking branch. The first two swings under that tree. It was a branch. If you swing hard enough and you catch the wind, you could jump out the swing and grab that branch. How much of y'all used to do that at Eton Park versus doing the backflip out the swing, which was basic. You know what I'm saying? Bro, real Lil Haiti shit, man. We live and direct. We tell y'all when we give y'all that shit, we give it to y'all raw and uncut. We are the heart of Lil Haiti. That's what we represent. That's how much I'm shouting out Lil Haiti. I know I'm missing a lot of names. But guess what? Y'all know if y'all fuck with Junkie Junk or Kenny K or the ZP organization, the spirit, that energy, we all won. Now,
believe it.
Kenny K.
Talk to me.
Man, bro. You know, I was just thinking, man, about a lot of things that be happening in the hood, outside of the hood, all over the world. And then I look at us right here today, 2025 at Critical Thinkers Podcast. We still holding that torch strong. They see it on top of our heads. It's glowing in the gold, right? Zoe Pound. Yes, it is. This is what it is, the real deal. It's a lot of fake and phonies that came about and try to get clout off the Zoe Pound name. And Junkie Joe was on a mission, and I'm feeling it once again. Y'all remember when R.I.P Adams first started on the scene, playing with Junkie Joe, the real one. He didn't know I had a silent bullet waiting for him to jump out there with that BS. And we had to establish ourselves and put that flag down and represent Little Haiti. Because this nigga went far as talking about he Little Haiti raised and was blending Carol City with, man, Kenny K, sometimes I catch flashback about that. And I want to put that suit back on and turn into, you know who it is.
Black Rambo.
Black Rambo. Back at you again. I will see you whenever you want to see me. Just drop the location and boy, I can get down there. Junkie Junk was on the tip. But guess what? Man, we dust that hater off our shoulders like Jigga Man said it. Go on, brush your shoulders off. And that shit, we put a pitchfork in that garbage, that foolishness that you gave the social media. And I told y'all, he was R.I.P Adams, the H-O-E-B, and the Haitian of embarrassment. And no, he is not no Little Haiti representative, and he do not stand for this movement. So guess what? He deteriorated, he shrunk, and he's off of the plantation. And I said I wasn't gonna say nothing about it, Kenny K, but God damn it, this is what I feel right now. If you got anything else to say about it, you can say it, but other than that, we'll leave that alone, because that shit is dead and buried. And we don't kick dead dogs or dead horses. Because that's like you picking on a man when he dead and on his knees. Nah, you beg for mercy, I'ma spare you mercy. Just stay off social media. What you think, sis?
You said enough, John.
All right, now, so we're going to move a little forward. Little Haiti in the building. I respect all the real Little Haiti that was on the comments in social media, holding it down for the real ones from Little Haiti, because them boys had to put it out there. When Junkie Junk appeared on social media, people was like, who is that man? Because, man, we didn't really see that coming, and we hadn't heard nothing about him in years. Yeah. I remember your boy, what's that dude, man, from the West Coast? What his name? The podcaster, man.
Whack 100?
Whack 100. I remember Whack 100 was doing an interview with Vlad. And, man, right now, Vlad is looking bad, too, man. I hear a lot of people going against Vlad. It was something that was just said by Turk. Turk just went off on Vlad because Vlad be with the BS. And you know what? I'm going to agree with Turk on a lot of things. Now, I've been watching the debacle of the Cash Money Millionaires, because everybody know how connected we are with the Cash Money Millionaires, right? Whether far or near, we know that we always shout them out, and we respect certain dudes out of that camp, and it's vice versa. They got certain dudes in our camp that they fuck with and they respect. I'll just remember, like I said the other day on one of our last videos, BG just recently shouted us out while they was in the mansion in Miami, Baby's mansion. The same mansion that your boy Young Thugger did a little video on. I seen the little, and I'm like, you know what, man? Kenny K, it be a lot going on in my mind than right here with this social media, because the connections we had with, you know what I'm saying, these guys, and the history we got with these guys. But lo and behold, one of these days real soon, we probably is going to be able to get the interviews that Critical Thinkers, followers, and subscribers deserve to have, man. Because You know, it's a lot going on right here in the South. South been holding it down for a long time now. And it's a lot going on in social media. So I'm jumping around because there's so much going on and we just got so many different ties, you know what I'm saying, through that thing. So, yeah, man.
And a lot of these rappers, to be honest, Junk, since you know we got a lot of secrets on a lot of rappers. And because we're not chatty patties, and we not celebrity whores.
It's coming out.
Right.
Finny K.
It's a lot of secrets, a lot of skeletons, and a lot of these rappers' closets that we could bring out.
Wow.
Right? And really have these people looking at a lot of their favorite rappers in a different sight.
And Kenny K, that's why I be talking to you all the time. You know, when we on our downtime and we chopping it up about the real life thing, that's why I'm always telling you. Kenny K, with this social media, the people I speak in the comments, you always tell everybody that's in the comments that I answer them, and I do, and I read them, and I'm in the minds of all the commentators, and I love all the commentators, the good and the bad ones. Y'all keep putting them comments in for everything we drop. I love it nonstop. Even the supporters, thanks to all the dedicated supporters, all the homies that be chiming in, you feel me, and giving feedback. You know what I'm saying? 2 times for sis, that's always on top of the podcast commented. Trina. I ain't gonna say the whole name. She know who she is. Sis, keep representing. Now, we about to get a little deep here, man, because there's a lot going on. Now, man, as y'all can see, you know, I'm zodified out today. You feel me?
Rest in peace.
And it's a reason behind me being zodified out today. Like Kenny K just told y'all, rest in peace, Zoe Rezzy. For all of y'all that know Zoe Rezzy, know who Zoe Rezzy is. But for the ones who don't know, let me give y'all just a brief history on Zoe Rezzy. And I just want to do like a 5-second pause for Zoe Rezzy in respect, because I was supposed to be trying to transition to the funeral, but it was out of my control to make it there. But my heart was there. The spirit of Zoe Rezzy still is right here at Critical Thinkers Podcast, because he put in a little work right here at Critical Thinkers Podcast, and that's why I'm still repping the Zodified brand, because that boy there was my little dude. 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rest in peace, Zoe Rezzy. You feel what I'm saying? Now, Zoe Rezzy was one of the dudes that kind of inspired me and pushed me to start putting this thing on wax. Zoe Rezzy is the dude that gave me a telephone and took me to YouTube and turned me on to the little journey I'm gonna have to go on to make this thing work. See, you gotta make your fingers work, Junk. You gotta just know the little thing, you feel me? Cause now it's at your fingertips. We our own promoters. You know, the young nigga was kind of independent, self-made. Now, it was some little things that he had to hurdle over, and he couldn't, you know, come to his destiny because good old Lord called Zoe Rezzy. That boy was on a mission. But the good died young too. He was a young man, and it's a lot of young YNs these days that, you know what, Kenny K, that's why I'm always grateful. It's a lot of people in life that didn't make it half our age.
Listen, Papa, that was one of my greatest losses I ever took. Papa was one of the realest young niggas to ever
rest in peace, Papa.
Run through them
Shout out to
streets of
Pontiac
Haiti.
and that whole family.
Papa was special, you know, he was before his time.
Yeah, man.
And when we lost Papa,
he had that old soul, boy, and
yes,
he was moving by the boys.
And he was ahead of his time. If Papa would have lived, Papa would have been everything he wanted to be. But, you know, God called him home.
Early.
Know,
same thing as R.I.P Chubb,
you know,
man.
plotted on him. You know, so a lot of young niggas that we know growing up in them streets called Little Haiti never got a chance. Some of the young niggas never got a chance to see 20.
20, man.
Some of these young niggas, some niggas who made 20 never got to see 30.
Yeah.
You know, so we got a lot of losses that's took in Little Haiti. And Zoe Rezzy, for him to just be around us and part of the production of this Critical Thinking podcast, and
this young dude, man,
loss.
When I met him, bro, we say on accident, but it don't be on accident because God don't make mistakes. But it was just like passing through. I met the young soldier, he told me he from Little Haiti. I'm like, you from Little Haiti, you know what I'm saying? It threw me because you're a young nigga, so I'm like, I don't know all these young niggas. He was like, yeah, Little Haiti in New York, though, you know what I'm saying? Flatbush, you know, it's a Little Haiti up there. He was like, yeah, man, I came down, I'm on a journey. You know, Little Haiti, Miami is like a Mecca to me. You know, like how the Muslims go make pilgrimage in Mecca at the time, you know, in Ramadan, you know, that's in respect and reverence of that whole movement. You know what I'm saying? The Islamic movement. So him even saying that to me, man, that shit dawned on me. I was like, damn, here it is. I'm just in the yard vibing with some homies, and I'm listening to this nigga saying he just like making a pilgrimage, dog. He coming to the real Little Haiti that he know, you know, where he from is like a child of, dog. So just being in that mind as a young, so I'm like, damn, our legacy really penetrate a lot of the YNs. It's just this young nigga from New York, but he know the real ZP. Cause some of these niggas out here, y'all gotta understand, they'll take the name and run with it. Or they'll add it. You know how they say you could put a 10 on a 2? They'll have 2% of what they saying that's truth, but then they put a 10 on it, they inflate it, and it becomes just a big old lie. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
You might have been in the club with them boys for real a night that they was balling, but you ain't always go to the club with them niggas and ball and party. You know, that's how some niggas do it. Man, that's what we be talking about, niggas who be flogging. Flatte ass nigga, jaw ass nigga. You know, when you was known as a jaw ass nigga in the hood, it was not good. Even though we use little jawland for like saying like how we jawland with hoes and shit.
Except for our homie Jolie Max. It was good.
Yeah, it was good.
He get a pass. Everyone else, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, because Jawland Max was really just known because when he balled and he floss hard.
Talking that shit.
He talk that shit. He floss hard. He wasn't flogging, you know, but Jawland really mean flogging like Jawland Tifwet, you know.
Oh, Lord.
We knew that was a flogging ass nigga. He lied. He had to lie to hoes, you know. He's low self-esteem, you know what I'm saying? One of the little Haiti niggas that's supposed to have real respect because he rolled with the homies to a extent.
He came up under the same umbrella, but he didn't get the game.
But
it wasn't built for him.
He one of those niggas that you would consider, you know what I'm saying? He just like a little Haiti reject. Like, cause he went outside of Little Haiti and teamed up with outside forces. Anytime you do some shit like that, you know what I'm saying, you from Little Haiti. See, you ain't gonna find no real nigga from now hood that went outside his hood and join forces with another hood to come at niggas in this hood. Nigga, you know that's like treason. That's treason. That's just like you in America and you going to Russia to go fight America. You finna bomb America and you stay in America. Fucking treason, bro. So a nigga like that, cause a lot of niggas got it twisted about where these niggas stand at in this Zoe Pound movement. Them niggas was wannabe and they has been because they did flawed shit. You know what I'm saying? You straight exile because you ain't accepted no more Little Haiti because you did flawed shit. And it was on the blood of real niggas that motherfucking stood 10 toes down for Little Haiti and that real soul shit. So niggas like that nigga and a lot of other niggas we ain't gonna even mention because I don't want to open no can of worms or give niggas no kind of position to be able to feed back off what I'm talking about. But busters know where they at. Rejects know where they at. You know what I'm saying? The niggas that's had to step down know where they at. And Little Haiti know where they at. So certain niggas you ain't even gotta make no noise about because niggas already know based on how they move, how they respected in the hood, nigga. So at the same token, so Rezzy, like I was saying, was very fascinated to me. I was like, damn, this young nigga, you know, so we chopped it up. What you do, family? He probably do this, but he was like, yeah, man, I'm telling you, if you really want to do the podcast thing, I can help you. And I was like, bad, because I'm really want to do that. I'm just over here with the other homie trying to build a team with U-Turn. Shout out to U-Turn. He know what I'm talking about. I was trying to build with U-Turn, and that's who it's supposed to have been. You see how he was, and it was crazy to me because at the end of the day, after the little dispute, you know what I'm saying, we had to try to formulate a group with me, U-Turn, and the other homie from the hood, and Zoe Rezzy. We all supposed to be together. But it was just like, Lil, you know, there's always a little friction when you try to put shit together, and then me and Zoe Rezzy end up just doing it because Zoe Rezzy was actually staying in Little Haiti. He stayed in the city. He stayed like 3-4 places in Miami while he was dealing with me. He was a little hustler. He had shit going on. He knew how to cut it off, go handle his business. He had his girl and little boy that he was, you know what I'm saying, staying and building, you know, with. And then he had 2 sons, bro. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful sons, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's from, I think, the Spanish chick from New York. So he had some nice, beautiful yellow children, man, you know. And when I saw the little obituary, because one of his people sent it to me through Facebook and shit, you know what I'm saying? It was like, oh, if you was around, I remember him talking about you. Boom, this is what's going on. And when I seen the obituary, and it was in Fort Myers, because that's where he had moved to with his dad. I'm like, damn, I can't even make it. I got to go to work the next day. I'm already on the road. I was like, bad timing. And it was on a Saturday, but they had done set it up. But shout out to Zoe Rezzy, Zoe. This was his brand. Very creative dude. Showed me how to work the camera. Showed me how to edit. The little thing that we do on Critical Thinker, we self-made, bro. One thing about us, we always got it from the muscle, from the mud. So we here at Critical Thinker Podcast, with everything y'all see when we give y'all this video, it's straight, natural, uncut from us. You feel what I'm saying? But we are looking currently for young and upcoming editors. If you young coming in the hood, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all young jits, y'all be on the video games, y'all do a lot of the graphic stuff, and ain't nobody contributing into what talent you got. So, if you got that type of talent, Critical Thinkers Podcast members, me and Kenny K, is willing to give you a little internship, little, you know, you'll receive a little benefit, and you know, if you edit like that, you know, we willing to talk business to see if you will be the one that will be editing for Critical Thinkers Podcast. Man, that would be a wonderful thing. I hope it's somebody from Little Haiti, because Little Haiti comes first in our book. We always offer jobs. We want to be the ones that create jobs for our people. You know, we're no longer putting nobody's kids in no trap, and we don't want to talk about that right now, but we're going to get back to them stories one day when that's the way it was. You know, we couldn't stand to see a young nigga in the hood wasting his time. You already on the streets, you in the wages smoking, you ain't making no bread, you feel what I'm saying, got a little head on your shoulder. Nah, bro, I'd rather see you, know what I'm saying, trying to make some bread, show you the game. You feel what I'm saying, that's just how it was in our lifetime, how we grew up. We gonna talk about them stories. So now, since we used to have the young niggas on the track 24/7 working 8s, 3 8s made 24, and boy, we was on the clock non-stop. Y'all knew how ZP did it, but we ain't talking about that. We don't glorify that. We looking for an editor. So if you can edit, hit me in the comments. You feel me? Hit me in my DM. Hit me on IG. You know what I'm saying? At the real Zoe Pound. I'm on IG. Junkie Junk. At the real Zoe Pound. Y'all connect, and we'll talk some business. Therefore, we could get a little weight off our shoulders. See, me and Kenny K, we got to do everything ourselves. And Kenny K is a married man. So, with that being said, in the comments, a lot of people is, y'all have us waiting, and we love the episodes and everything. Yes, but we do live real lives, and we're uncut with y'all, and we want y'all to know the facts. It is not that we don't want to give y'all that gas. It is the simple fact that we are human beings just like y'all. This is a real reality TV podcast. We live real lives like y'all. My main man Kenny K married now. It's still a shock to me because from where I know him from. But, you know, he got a baddie. So, I mean, and they are touring far and beyond, and he been out and about on vacation.
Hold on, John. Did I tell you I'm going to Turkey?
Oh my
tomorrow.
God. You go ahead, tell the people.
Listen, I'm going to Turkey.
Yes, sir.
I'll be gone for maybe a week to 10 days.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so
that don't mean y'all ain't gonna have no video.
No, we gonna give them a double dose, triple dose. We're gonna make sure we have something for the
people.
We're
gonna make sure we have something for the people, man.
You understand?
We gonna get better at this, man.
Yeah.
You know,
we dedicated to it.
But
so
we live in real lives, and you know, the vacation trips are planned, and we don't mean to put y'all on the back burner, but life is real life. And we actually are transitioning and growing with this thing as well. So we're going to be upgrading and making sure that we keep that gas for y'all. Right here at Critical Thinkers Podcast. Ain't no bullshit.
That's all we can do. We're here to get a Z code. You know, we're here to talk about the glory days, the golden years of the old Little Haiti. From Lemon City to Little Haiti to what it is today, the old little Haiti.
Yes, sir.
See, it's two different little Haitis. It's the little Haiti and the old little Haiti.
That's right.
You
I don't
know?
believe too much in that big Haiti, little Haiti.
No,
like how it's going on in the hood.
Listen.
Like, I don't agree with it.
No.
You know, I'm old school, you feel me?
The one thing I can say about Big Haiti, you know, that's a
It's a little
generation.
Haiti to me, bro.
That's a generation of young niggas who earned their clout.
Right.
They earned the right to separate themselves from the rest of the niggas. Because at the time, Junk, to be honest, little Haiti wasn't really standing up to what it's supposed to be.
Okay.
So
that was like an upgrade. It's
so
big
when these big Haiti niggas came along and they laid down their game, they earned it.
Okay.
They earned themselves to separate themselves from little Haiti. They earned that because they put in their own work. You understand me? And we all know that side of little Haiti, 56 on the other side, always been real legendary niggas.
Yeah.
You know, that's the side where Pinky
asshole.
come from.
Yeah, Ricky
you know,
asshole.
He-Man and them.
Yes,
you
sir.
know, from back in the late 80s.
I like to say shout out, shout out a lot of them boys from Bo Heat, Ruby, He-Man, Jerry Miller,
of course.
You remember Bo Heat?
Yeah, so you know that side always had legendary niggas.
Yeah.
So with this
shout
new
out to
generation,
homie Joe just got out the joint.
They
after
came
20-some years.
They laid down their foundation. They call themselves Big Haiti.
Big Haiti, for
they
sure.
Earned it.
They earned it.
Them some
we
real
know the
young
history on
niggas,
that side,
right?
sure.
And a lot of them Big Haiti niggas, their parents came from Little Haiti.
Yeah, of course.
So you can see the DNA that it run through it. But I respect them Big Haiti niggas. They did their thing, you know, and it is what it is.
Sure.
Every young nigga got a chance to put their own legacy down in the game.
Yeah, you gotta respect it. Yeah,
you got.
Because in time, shit do change. You know, you gotta.
They earned it. Ain't no one gave it to them. They earned it. You understand me? They stood on shit. They took losses.
Principle, yeah.
Right, and they didn't always agree with niggas out of Little Haiti.
Yeah.
But that's their generation, right? We just some old heads from the outside looking in. We don't got no dogs in the fight. You understand me?
Right,
we support every young nigga that's real. If you real, we support you. It don't matter what side you come from.
That's right.
But today we promote peace.
That's right.
At the end of the day, if they was to come together,
right?
Because both sides got good rappers,
right?
But if they was to come together with unity,
yeah,
Big
and that's
Haiti
all
and
through
Little
experience,
Haiti,
man. Because
it'll be a beautiful thing.
As young niggas, we had no tolerance, zero understanding. We went through all differences. You know, we probably didn't have the name separated like that, but it was still, you had history of, because the whole Little Haiti, evidently, you're going to have in-house, little situations. It's just like any family. Mama, sister, brother, daddy sometimes be beefing in the household, but then when you come out the household, like, we together. So I understand that, and you got to respect it because niggas put in their work. But we as critical thinkers and we OGs, we understand that at the end of that, it brought us zero. It made us all look bad. So that's why we push for peace and unity.